Nintendo Switch 2 is like what 3 weeks away, and it's still sold out. So all that crying online what meant nothing. It was for nothing.
Nothing.
This is so bad. But with tariffs, it might be more expensive. So let me buy it anyway. It's like, all right. And then Nintendo's gotten this bolder and bolder with their like announcements of like, if you even attempt to mod this console, we're breaking it. It's like, did I own it or do I not own it? It sounds like I don't own it. Yeah, right. I'm like, that's kind of what you're telling me over and over. I don't own y'all games. I don't own your console. And at any time, if whatever you deem un-Nintendo like standards, you can get me up out of here.
No, but bro, that's the quality of things that we are dealing with, man. That people are not really understanding. Like, yes, you as a consumer, you're basically buying into what these people are saying about X, Y, and Z, but you don't even know that's not the same way the other way around.
Yeah,
It really is
yep.
not. You basically have to fold to what they say.
Yeah, and we've seen it already, right? Where like games, if they get discontinued, look at Concord. Not for nothing. Concord, Sony, if you bought a digital copy, Sony removed it. You can't even download your digital copy. Like, granted, they gave you a refund, but like that goes to show you, like, this is not yours. You're paying for access, not ownership. It's just a crazy, crazy thing to see like play out before our eyes. You would think there'd be riots in the streets, but everyone's like, well, what can we do?
Yeah, because like even I remember the talks that we had back in the day in terms of like physical media versus digital. To be honest, like the way these components are now, especially with these systems that require some form of like online connection, they're basically linked.
Yeah,
they're basically linked. Like to be honest, there's no real fine line anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There really isn't. The infrastructure has changed.
Yeah. Yep. Terms and conditions have switched, and like what's defined as like ownership has changed. Of like, I don't know. I just it's unfortunate for me, especially for someone like me who does prefer physical. Of like, you kind of feel like you're fighting a losing battle because you get people like, well, I don't want the clutter, I don't want this, I don't want that. I'm like, and I get that aspect, but I like to your point. I'm like, I think you're trading more than you're gaining. Of like, you're getting the convenience, quote unquote, but it's not coming with the same level of it's mine. Like there's no reason why my physical box and physical disc should cost the exact same thing as your digital download. There was no manufacturing. There was no like what physical part contributed to that price other than like, well, you can just it's convenience. It's a convenience fee. Like where are you to save the money? We're charging you in convenience. Like it's wild.
Yeah, when things started to become more online, and IDs and membership, or sign up via email. Like I said, sign up via email. That's what it is, man.
Yep.
This is what you are subscribed to.
Yep.
And this is what you are now developed to. Gone are the days, a particular DVD disc or a cartridge, and you just had the time of your life. No more.
Yeah, we'll be collecting data. And if you don't agree, you can't
play this is control. This is control, bro. And even what you said about like online, uploading gameplay is data. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're just collecting data on you, and this is the industry that we've been feeding for so many years, and this is where it's come because the way these companies are acting now is because we put them there.
Yes, unchecked power.
We put them there.
Yeah.